Good morning, students. Students, this lesson is for class 9th for the subject of mathematics, which is being submitted to you on 1st February 2021. Students, in this week, we will be doing a revision test to check the knowledge acquired by you, in which we will cover chapter 16, area and perimeter of two-dimensional shapes. Now, first of all, let us revise the formulas. So the first one is area of triangle is equal to half into base into corresponding height. Clear? And the second formula, the most important formula here in this chapter is Heron's formula. That is under root S minus A, S minus B and S minus C. Now students, what is the meaning of S here? S is a semi-perimeter. That is, if A, B, C are the sides of a triangle, then semi-perimeter is A plus B plus C divided by 2. Clear? So this means in Heron's formula, we add the three sides and divide by 2. That is the value of S. Now the next is equilateral triangle. Now students, what is an equilateral triangle? Where all the three sides are equal. So what is the formula? That is under root 3 upon 2 into side square. That is side into side. Now students, you know that perimeter of any kind of triangle is sum of all its three sides. Clear? So, perimeter will remain same for any triangle, but accordingly we'll apply the formula. If all the three sides are given, then we can apply Heron's formula. If all the three sides are equal, then we can apply equilateral triangle formula. And if one base and corresponding height is given, then we apply this formula, that is half into base into corresponding height. I hope it is clear to everyone now. Now students, let us discuss an example. Sides of a triangle are in the ratio 12:17:25 and its perimeter is 540 centimeter. Find its area. So students, the sides are given in ratio. So let us assume the sides are 12x, 17x and 25x. Also the perimeter is given to us, that is 540. So here 12x plus 17x plus 25x equal to 540. So this means the value of x is 10. Therefore, the sides are 12 into 10, 120, then 170 and 250. Clear? Now we know all the three sides. Let us find the area. Now in order to find the area, we need to apply the Heron's formula. So let us find the semi-perimeter first. That is 120 plus 170 plus 250 upon 2. So that is come out to be 270. Right? So let us put the values in the formula now. Now you know that Heron's formula is under root S S minus A, S minus B and S minus C. So here S is 270, A is 120, B is 170 and C is 250. So after solving this, our answer is 9000 centimeter square. Clear? Now let us discuss example number 2. The base of an isosceles triangle is 24 centimeter and its area is 192 centimeter square. Find its perimeter. Now students, in order to find perimeter, we need to know all the three sides of a triangle. Now since it is an isosceles triangle, therefore let AB is A, that is A units, and AC, the side AC is also A units. Clear? Or you can take X also. So AB and AC are the two equal sides and BC is given us as 24 centimeter. Now we know that area is 192. So here we apply the first formula, that is half into base into corresponding height. Now half into base. Base is 24 centimeter. And what is the height here? AD. Clear? But area is already given to us, that is 192 square centimeter. So we compare the two values. After solving this, H is 16 centimeter. Now students, the height is 16 centimeter. Now with the help of this height, let us find the other two sides. So we can see that now triangle ADB is a right angled triangle where AD is 16 centimeter and BD will be just half of 24 centimeter, that is 12. So BD is 12, AD is 16. So by using Pythagoras theorem, A square will be equal to what? That will be equal to 16 square plus 12 square. Clear? So that means, now what is 16 square? That is 256 and 12 square is 144. So 256 plus 144 is 200. So that means the value of A is 20. Is it clear to everyone? So therefore AB is 20 centimeter. Now AB is also 20. AC will also be 20. So the answer is 20 plus 20 plus 24. That is equal to 64 centimeter. Clear? Now students, let us discuss another example. So example number 3 is the perimeter of a right angled triangle is 60 centimeter. If its hypotenuse is 26 centimeter, find the area of the triangle. Now we can see in the figure triangle ABC is right angled at B, where let us assume BC as x centimeter. Hypotenuse is already given, that is 26 centimeter. Now students, it is also given that perimeter is 60. So we can say that AB plus BC plus AC is equal to 60 centimeter. Right? Now BC is x, AC is 26. So AB is equal to, now 60 minus 26, that is 34. So 34 minus x. So we can say that AB is 34 minus x. Clear? Now, by using Pythagoras theorem, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. So that is 26 square is equal to 34 minus x square plus x square. Now students, it is very important to apply the formula here. See, there are two terms, 34 minus x whole square. So we are going to apply the formula a minus b whole square. That is a square, 34 square, then minus 2ab, that is 34 into 2 into x, that is 68x, then x square. Clear? And this another x square, that is equal to 676. Now we can see that we have a quadratic equation. That is x square minus 34x plus 240. Now let us solve this quadratic equation by using splitting of middle term. Now the factors of 240 are 24 into 10. So after solving this, the two values of x are 24 and 10. Now students, you have assumed that BC is x. So if x is 24, then AB will be 34 minus 24, that is 10. And if x is 10, then AB will be 34 minus 10, that is 24. Clear? So here we will consider both the cases. Clear? That is when x is 24 and when x is 10. Is it clear to everyone? Now, the area of the triangle. Area of triangle is what? Half into base into height. So that is half into 10 into 24. That is 120 centimeter square. Clear? Now students, I hope the concept of perimeter and area of triangle is clear to everyone. Now, let us discuss about circumference and area of circle. Circumference of a circle is, now see here, OA is R, that is the radius. So circumference is, yes, circumference is 2 pi r. Clear? And area of circle is half pi, not half, it is pi r square. Now students, when we have to take half pi r square? Yes, when it is a semicircle. In case of semicircle, the area is half pi r square. Clear? And in this case, perimeter is equal to, now perimeter, how to take perimeter here? In case of semicircle now, see this shaded area is the semicircle. So what is the perimeter here? Perimeter is, now the total perimeter was 2 pi r. So half into 2 pi r plus this diameter. Diameter ko I can say 2r also. So plus 2r. Now half and 2 will get cancelled. So pi r plus 2r. Again you can take r common. It is pi plus 2. So this is the perimeter of a semicircle. Clear? Now students, in the same diagram, if I say what is the area of a quadrant. See, this is now your quadrant. Now here OB is also R, that is the radius. So what is the area of this quadrant? You know that area of circle is pi r square. So area of quadrant will be 1 upon 4 into pi r square. Clear? So what will be its perimeter? Yes, its perimeter will be 1 upon 4 2 pi r plus the length of the two radius, that is 2r. Now here again this will get cancelled. So it is pi r upon 2 plus 2r. Now students, here we can take 2 common or pi common. Clear? So that means whatever is the area of circle, that is pi r square, if you multiply that with half, so that will become the area of a semicircle. And if you take 1/4, it will become quadrant, because quadrant is 1/4 of a circle. I hope it is clear to everyone now. Now students, let us discuss about area of a ring. Now first of all, you should know what are the concentric circle. Circles sharing same center are called concentric circle. Now here, let the radius of the small circle is small r and the radius of the outer circle is capital R. Clear? So, what is the area of small circle? The inner circle. Area of inner circle is pi r square. And what is the area of outer circle? That is pi capital R square. Now students, if you have to find the area of this shaded portion, that is called the area of a ring. So how to find that? That is area of outer circle minus area of inner circle. So pi r square minus small pi r square. You can take pi common. So here it is r square minus r square. That is capital R square minus small r square. It is not necessary you take small r and capital R. You can take any term. We can take them x and y also. Right? So this is how we can find the area of a ring or area of a shaded portion, that is outer circle minus inner circle. I hope it is clear to everyone now. Now students, let us discuss an example related to circle. So the example is the area of a circular ring enclosed between two concentric circles is 286 centimeter square. Find the radii of the two circles. Given that their difference is 7 centimeter. Now this is almost same that we have discussed just now. That is there are two radius, that is the outer radius and the inner radius. Right? Now here in the given question, let the two radius are capital R and small r. Now the difference between the two radius is how much? That is 7 centimeter given. Clear? And what is given? The circumference. The area of this shaded is how much given? That is 286. Clear? So that means we can say, now we are going to use this formula, that is 22 upon 7 r square minus r square equal to 286. Now this is 22 upon 7 r square, that is a square minus b square. Now what is a square minus b square? That is a plus b and A minus B. Clear? So here R minus R is 7. So let us substitute the value here. So this is 22 upon 7, capital R minus small r into 7 equal to 286. Now 7 and 7 will get cancelled. So here the value of R, capital R plus small r is equal to 286 divided by 22. That will come out to be 13. Now students, we have two equations. First one is R minus R is 7. Let us write here. So it is R minus R is 7 and the second equation is R plus R is 13. Now let us solve this. If you add the two, R and R will get cancelled. So 2R is how much? Yes, 20. So capital R is 10 centimeter. So this implies small r is 10 minus 7, that is 3 centimeter. I hope it is clear to everyone now. Now the next example is, how many times will the wheel of a car rotate in a journey of 88 km if it is known that the diameter of the wheel is 56 centimeter. Clear? Now here radius of the wheel will be half of 56 because 56 is the diameter given. So here radius is 28 centimeter. Now circumference of the wheel is, now wheel is in the shape of a circle. So here it is 2 pi r, that is 2 into 22 upon 7 and radius is 28. So that is equal to 176 centimeter. So the distance covered by the wheel in one revolution is 176 centimeter. Since the distance covered is 88 kilometer, which is already given in the question. So 88, now let us convert it into centimeter. So that is 88 into 1000 into 100. So that is in centimeter now. Now students, the number of times the wheel will rotate is equal to distance covered upon circumference. So the distance covered is 88 into 1000 into 100 and circumference we have already calculated, that is 176. So the answer is 50,000 revolutions. Clear? I hope it is clear to everyone. Now students, you are required to revise the chapter thoroughly and then solve the given revision test. So kindly solve the given revision test. There are only 8 questions and you will get the solution on coming Thursday, right? Thank you everyone.